Hello, Grandma DC here. I'm so tired. I feel like I want to puke. Or maybe that's because I haven't had anything to eat today. Or any caffeinated coffee. Yes, I'm still drinking the decaf because Dr. Berg said that caffeine could keep you out of ketosis. But I do occasionally still have some caffeinated Pepsis. Diet. Yell at me below, I don't care. I am so tired. I volunteered for way too many hours, way too many days in a row. I don't know if I'm going to make it to the 30th, guys. I really don't. Oh my goodness. Even the keto diet is having trouble giving me enough strength to make it. And tomorrow's another double. I'm an idiot. You know, you can agree below. I had a troll, and you know I love to answer my trolls. I love to do that. But this was such a pitiful troll. They spelled the word sheesh wrong, like sheesh. She spelled it gleesh. Why didn't you clean off your counters? Gleesh. I thought, this sounded like a hair lip troll. Oh, baby, I hope the USO comes and helps you out with that. Like I said, way too tired to attack a troll that is so ignorant. I just felt sorry for her. Bleesh. So, I gotta go back to work here in about 6 hours. I had 12 hours off in a row. I was like, woohoo! Yeah, you know what? It's sad when you have that much time off. Okay, so, if you watch my vlogs, that apparently Gleesh doesn't, then you know that we made some sweet and salty pork rinds, which turned out to be fabulous. And then a lot of you had said make puppy chow out of them, which was just add to the caramel and butter, we made and put on the pork rinds, a little bit of zipped up or powdered erythritol with cocoa powder, and I did that. And they do taste a lot like puppy chow. But now I think I'm going to use them for something else because, you know, this is so rich, I can't eat them all. Debbie said she loved them, though, so it was a hit with Debbie. Debbie did not like the pork rind peanut butter, however, and I think it wasn't the taste. She had trouble with the texture because it's crispy peanut butter. I love it. I'm just eating it by the spoonfuls when I need a lift. Okay, so I'm going to zip these up. I'm going to zip me up about, probably a cup and a half of ground. I don't want to use the whole thing. I want to keep a few for snacking. So I'm going to grind me up about a cup and a half of the ground puppy chow pork rinds. So I ground up some of my sweet and salty pork rinds. I'll give us a vague notion of how much. This is a little 1 cup measure. Pioneer Woman, Walmart. And doesn't do me any good to tell you that. They don't pay me. So we'll get an idea. This was a whole blender full of my sweet and salty pork rinds blended up. And that came out to nearly, not quite, but nearly 2 cups of pork rinds. Yay! We have a measurement! And of course I'm going to put a 1/3 of a cup of my ISO-pure powder into it, whey powder. You know, some of y'all been asking if instead of the expensive ISO-pure, if we could use like oat fiber and stuff. I'd like to try it. Somebody try that. I think it will come out a little drier, so you may have to use a little less, but I don't know. Give it a whirl. You know what? Anything. Give it a. This is pretty forgiving recipe. And then we need something to make it rise. Baking powder. I have double-acting baking powder, and I'm going to make it about a teaspoon, a good heavy teaspoon. 2 eggs. These are large eggs. If you have really small eggs, you might want to use 3. I'm going to go with 3 heavy tablespoons of whipping cream And 2 tablespoons of sour cream. I make this myself, so it's really low carb, but you can just use regular. How do I make it myself? Well, I actually did a blog on that, but I can't find it, so I don't know where it went. The sour cream, like I said, a tablespoon or 2 of buttermilk, and you get buttermilk in those cheap little things. Put it in with your heavy whipping cream. Leave it on your counter overnight. Works perfect. There you go. Sour cream. Cheaper and lower carb than what you can get in the store. Grandma, what are you making? Well, children, I am making pumpkin bread muffins. I was just going to make them in mini loaves, then I was going to make a whole loaf, and then I decided, well, you haven't done muffins in a while, so let's do pumpkin bread muffins. I have pumpkin pie flavoring in here, and as we know, this isn't really strong, so I'm putting in 2 caps of it. I had used it before. And I think to give the muffins a little bit of joie de vivre, I don't know. I don't speak. I'm going to put in just like a half a teaspoon, or a little less maybe even, of my dark cocoa powder, just to give it some richness. And I'm going to put in a heaping teaspoon of cinnamon. And I found it! Woohoo! I love this stuff. Of course, you can always make your own. They say it's like, I don't know. Look it up online. But I'm going to put in a heavy big teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice along with the cinnamon and the pumpkin pie flavor. And if this doesn't taste like pumpkin bread, I'll be disappointed. You thought I was going to say I'll eat my hat. I don't wear hats. As usual, this is going to be too stiff. So what are we going to do, guys? We're going to add water until it's a nice, thick muffin pumpkin bread batter. As you can see, a little stiff. Too stiff. And we will start with about 2 tablespoons of water. 1, 2. Got a little left in there. Okay, so a little bit more water. That's about the right consistency. I like that it falls off of there. It will thicken up. And now I'm going to taste it. And add some sweetener. I'm going to go with the erythritol because it tastes most like sugar, and then we're going to add some stevia with it. If you've got the stuff that's already mixed, hey, use that. It's good stuff. And a whiff of the strong stevia. And we'll see how this tastes. Oh, that's much better. So sweeten it to taste. I think it needs another cap full of the pumpkin pie stuff. Like I said, this is not real strong. So that'll just pump up that pumpkin flavor. And then I'm going to put it into my molds. I never can pour out of a bowl. I always make a mess. How do the rest of y'all do it so neatly? I know how. Camera tricks. That's what it is. Camera tricks. Tricks I do not know. Rob from Peter Pay Paul. Alrighty. We're going to put these in the oven. I'm going to sprinkle the tops with a little more erythritol and just let it get crunchy on top. A little surprise crunch. We'll let it cook in. It'll be delicious. And maybe even sprinkle the top with a little more cinnamon. That way it'll have that nice smell when you go to take a bite. I gotta get back to the Amish store. I'm about out of pumpkin pie spice, and it is nearly the season. $3.85. We're gonna check on it in 20 minutes. It may be more like 30. Hello, and I'm back. Probably should have checked on it in 15 minutes. I always say check your stuff, and oh, we got a little done here. But I'm going to break this open. Looks good. Looks great. Smells good. You know, it's not bad. It ain't great. It's a little on the dry side. I would suggest definitely putting a lot of butter in this before you eat it. On it. I think I could have put a little more sweetener in it. No, that's just me personally. I mean, it's moist on the inside. And maybe you could use some stronger flavors. Like more cinnamon and more pumpkin spice. But I'm going to call it good. I think Debbie will like it. She likes things that aren't really too sweet. So there you go. It does make pumpkin muffins. Healthy ones. And they taste like those healthy ones. So it's not like the decadent richness you're going to get with sugar, and real bread and flour and wheat. But hey, put some cream cheese on these and a little butter. We're in like Flint. Okay, well, that's what I'm taking to work with me tonight. You can't eat too much. Just what I ate right there is like filling. And I love you all. And don't forget to like, share, or subscribe. Hit the like button. Hit the share button. To keep up with the insanity, I don't know when I'm going to be back. I'm working a double again tomorrow. One foot in front of the other. One foot in front of the other. I can make it through this month. I know I can. And to the lady that wants me to wipe off my counter, all I have to say is, oh, gleesh. Or a tape. Hey! What are we mad about? What's your problem? Angus, get out! 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 You're sorry. It's okay. Apparently, pork rinds are very popular around here. Fighting over a pork rind I dropped. Well, now the excitement's over. Where was I? Okay. We're unit troll. I'm sorry. We shouldn't make fun of hair-lipped people. I actually like hair-lipped people.